Hello everybody, Canadian Corny is back. Sorry my last few videos have been a bit bland. This is my first time doing LPs and I really just want to do a great job. So yeah. The thing that really inspired me to be an LPer was watching Cheddar Conroy do videos and Nintendo Capri Sun kinda made me want, like, the feelings that I get when I watch these LPs makes me want, like, that they help people out. I kind of wanted to do it myself, you know? And I love video games, and I just figured, hey, might as well show this and have fun with it, you know? Anyway, so the Great Deku Tree is going to speak. Well done, Corny. Thou hast verily demonstrated thy courage. I knew that thou wouldst be able to carry out my wishes. Now I have yet more to tell ye. Wouldst thou listen? Alright, I'll listen. Now, listen carefully. A wicked man of the desert casts this dreadful curse upon me. This evil man ceaselessly uses his vile sorcerer's powers in his search for the sacred realm that is connected to Hyrule. For it is in the sacred... For it is in that sacred realm that one will find the divine relic, the Triforce, which contains the essence of the gods. Before time began, before spirits and life existed, 3 golden goddesses descended upon the chaos that was Hyrule. I really like the graphics in this game. It's Din, the goddess of power, Nayru, the goddess of wisdom, Foro, the goddess of courage. And they go together eventually to create not yet, sorry, I forgot this what this video showed. Din. With her strong floating arms she cultivated the land and created the red earth. Nayru poured her wisdom into the earth and gave the spirit of law to the world. Furor, with her rich soul, produced all life forms which would uphold the law. Who would uphold the law, sorry. There we go, here comes the part I was talking about. And together, they formed together to make the Triforce. The 3 great goddesses, their labors completed, departed for the heavens. And Golda's sacred triangle remained at the point where the goddesses left the world. Since then, the sacred triangles have become the basis of our world province, and the resting place of the triangles have become the sacred realm. Thou must never allow the desert man in black armor to lay his hands on the sacred Triforce. Thou must never suffer that man with his evil heart to enter the sacred realm of legend. That evil man who cast a death curse upon me, and stopped my power. Because of that curse, my end is nigh. Thou your valiant efforts to break the curse were successful. I was doomed before you started. Yes, I will pass away soon, but do not grieve for me. I have been able to tell you of these important matters. This is Hyrule's final hope. Corny, go now to Hyrule Castle. There thou will surely meet the Princess of Destiny. Take this stone with you. The stone the man wanted so much that he cast a curse on me. You got the Kokiri's Emerald. This is the spiritual stone of the forest, now entrusted to you by the Great Deku Tree. The future depends upon thee, Corny. Thou art courageous. Navi, the fairy, help Corny to carry out my will. I entreat ye, Navi. Goodbye. Pretty sad way to start out the game, don't you think? I mean, killing off the Great Deku Tree, who's supposed to be so great, and we never get to really hear much of. Let's go to Hyrule Castle, Corny. Goodbye, Great Deku Tree. She doesn't even seem that sad about it. Anyway, let's continue on, and oh, this jerk again. Hey, Corny! What'd you do? The Great Deku Tree, did he die? How could you do a thing like that? It's all your fault! Wow, blaming everything on us, huh? Well, you sat around and did nothing, you little jerk. So anyway, we're gonna be leaving this forest. Yay! It's a big step for Link to be leaving where he's been living all of his life, but oh well, you gotta leave home sometime, you know? So anyway, let's continue through this hollow. And another cutscene. It's a fairy there. Is there a human? Ah, yes there is. Oh, you're leaving? I knew that you would leave the forest someday, Corny. Because you are different from me and my friends. But that's okay. Because we'll be friends forever, won't we? I want you to have this ocarina. Please take good care of it. And here is the ocarina, which is in the title of the game, obviously. So yeah, we picked up the musical instrument. You received the fairy ocarina. This is a memento from Soraya. Set it to C and press C to start playing. Yeah, they just tell you how to. Most of the time, they tell you how to equip it, and it's just basically the same jargon all the time. You can play different. Oh, but this tells you different. You can play different notes with an A, and the 4 C buttons. Press B to quit playing or to start your song over again. When you play my ocarina, I hope you will think of me and come back to the forest to visit. Jeez, Link, wow, you should get up in that. But no, I'm going to take a few steps back and run in the opposite direction. And yeah, a lot of these videos will be quite a few cutscenes, but I'll be getting on to some gameplay very soon, hopefully, otherwise, what's the point of an LP, right? So yeah, Hyrule Field. Very important part of the game anyway, and we see an owl perched up on a tree there, so let's go talk to him. Yeah, this part really annoys me. Every time this owl makes an appearance in the game. What? Corny, look up here. It appears that the time has finally come for you to start your adventure. You will encounter many hardships ahead. This is your fate. Don't feel discouraged, even during the toughest times. Go straight this way, and you will see Hyrule Castle. You will meet the princess there. If you are lost and don't know which way to go, look at the map. The areas you have explored will be shown on the map. Press start to enter the subscreens, and Z or R to find the map. On the map screen, you will also see a flashing dot showing you which way you should go next. Did you get all that? Now, be careful when you're playing this game, because a lot of times Nintendo is really a dick for this part, and they leave an arrow under no, so of course you're going to be not wanting to read, and you're going to press A really quick, so you're going to have to hear everything he says again. So press yes. Alright then, I shall see you around. Hoot 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 hoo! And he flies away, thank God. So we're going to make our way to the castle. And as you can see, there's a mountain over there. That is called Death Mountain. And a little bit of foreshadowing, we will be heading there shortly. So this field is very annoying because Link does not run very fast, and it's a very vast field, which leads to pretty much everywhere in the game. But the Hyrule Castle is right over there, and Navi wants to say something. The Great Deku Tree wanted us to go to visit the princess at Hyrule Castle. Shouldn't we get going? Where do you think I'm heading now to Navi? This game, sometimes. So we're going to roll, rock and roll all the way over to the drawbridge. Before nighttime, please don't let it be nighttime when I get there. I want to make it in. Yes, we will make it. Thank God. I'm just going to climb here and get a few red rupees. That's always really nice. And we're going to make our way into Hyrule Town. As you can see, there's a lot of markers. This guy runs around. Let's talk to him. I said let's talk to him. I'm late for a very important date. Yeah, sure you are. Okay, so let's walk around here, and these two never stop spinning, swear to God. There's a lot of weird villagers here. Let's talk to this girl. I'm gonna say woman, but she's not a woman. Hey, your clothes, they're different. You're not from around here, are you? ... Oh, you're a fairy boy from the forest? My name's Malon. My dad owns Lon Lon Ranch. Dad went to the castle to deliver some milk, and he hasn't come back yet. Okay, yeah, she says the same thing over again. So we're gonna go towards the castle, because that's where Princess Zelda is. Look at that sunset right behind Hyrule Castle, and as you can see, the bane of my existence, the owl. Well, that's kind of creepy, tilting his head towards us. But anyway, I think I'm going to end it off here. Sorry for the very short videos, but I have some stuff to do. So in the next part, we'll be going